Okay, greeting to Dr. Christina Donna. My name is Muhammad Sharizal bin Musa and my metric number 70503. So today I will present on my research proposal that I will do later on. Today presentation will contain the background of study, literature review, methodology, expected outcomes, and references. So let's jump to background of study first. Okay, for the research problem, divided into three problem statement, which is first, batik in Malaysia is increasingly threatened because local batik entrepreneurs have strong competitors from batik manufacture in neighboring countries. The issue can be seen when the uniqueness of Malaysian batik is threatened due to the tendency of entrepreneurs from neighboring countries to plagiarize local design and motif on their product. Okay, the second is the dress code and rules of government. Employee change and choose to wear uniform and formal attire. Some government employee no longer care about the absence of batik in the employee dress code, whereas it is a role of government in maintaining batik clothing as the identity in Malaysia. Let's take an example. The stewardess batik dress code reveals the Malaysian identity. Okay, the last one for the research problem is the community, especially the younger generation, popularize Indonesian batik product more than local batik product. The local batik industry is threatened by Malaysian, especially the younger generation who popularize Indonesian batik and viralize it, so that it has become a trend style at wedding ceremony, formal and casual event. The younger generation is not interested in the batik Malaysia product because it was outdated and community in nowadays moving in line with the fashion trend. Okay, so for the research objective here, I divide into three, which is first, identify the characteristic of batik product that are preferred by the local community. The second is to study the challenge of entrepreneur in developing local batik product. And the last one is to discuss the effort of promoting the batik industry in Malaysia. Okay, so why the objective was met? We can go through the importance of the research. So through the research, we can say that product batik is important and part of Malaysian culture. So this research is important among the local community, especially to young people where they are more influential on the application dress of foreign culture. And then through this research, the entrepreneur can also produce batik product according to the demand and characteristic of batik product that community is interested in. So this research also helps batik product entrepreneur in developing the batik product business, so that is more widespread. Okay, jumping on to the next topic, which is literature review. So for this section, I will include the concept of batik that mention about definition of batik and a bit history of batik. And then the second section is about the product batik Malaysia. For this part, we'll mention about the Malaysian batik and what product batik they are produced, the type of batik that exist in Malaysia and more related to the Malaysian batik. Next section is about the challenge faced by entrepreneur. I include this section because the entrepreneur is the key on develop the product batik in Malaysia. So even the product is unavailable, then it's the role of entrepreneur to expand the product widely. So the challenge of the entrepreneur will be outlined. Then the the last section is the promotional activities. So I will put the promotional mix as the promotion of the product batik. The promotional is the tools that business can use to communicate effectively the benefit of its product. I will outline the tools that are relevant on the product batik business. This promotional mix of the product batik is one of the strategies in promoting the product. Okay, for the methodology, the research design is informed of descriptive design. Descriptive design is used in analyzing the data by describing the data that has been collected through questionnaire. So for this research, it's target 60 respondent only and prefer the younger age, such as student or adult age. So data collection technique will start with the literature review and then goes to questionnaire survey. So I use quantitative data in research. Okay, the data will be collected by using the questionnaire from Google Form, and then the questionnaire will be distributed to respondent to obtain data for the finding of the research. And then Microsoft Excel was used in analyzing the data from the research finding. That one is for analyze data. Okay, so for the expected result or expected outcomes, the expected result of the research finding is the community or any local organization that want to start a batik business will know the characteristic of batik product that are suitable according to the trends and need of the community. So next, the result of finding that I was hoping is on maintaining batik product as the national identity of Malaysia, and then the sale of batik will be more widespread in Asia if it receive a large response from the community and tourists. So, and then skilled and capable entrepreneur make Malaysia a strong competitor with neighboring countries in producing batik product. And lastly, for the result, the relevance of promotional mix approaches can be used by local entrepreneur in developing the batik industry. So, lastly, here are my references, and thank you for your time on watching this presentation.